pattern. They carry just about every company I've ever heard of that makes patterns for anything. Even crazy stuff, like frontier prairie dresses. Civil War stuff. Yeah, that's another great resource. So. Okay, is that it? Anybody have any questions? Oh, yes, Steph.
You mentioned Vogue as being a place for fabrics. Do they also carry like vintage kind of fabrics?
They do. They do. And they also travel. They do conventions. If you ever catch them close by, and you can call them up and ask them where they're going to be for a show, a lot of times you'll catch that vintage stuff at a show only. Or if you make nicey nice with the guy who runs the warehouse, he can help you out with that too. But they do have a lot of vintage, and it is great stuff.
LA Silks also has vintage, or not really?
They sell a lot of new stuff, but they buy up the weirdest lots. Like they'll go and clean out, like if a fabric store closes, they'll go and clean them out. So you may have something that was in that store for 20 years. So it's not a steady supply, and you really have to grab whatever they have while they have it. But they're worth the phone call. You never know what they have, so it's great stuff. Okay, anybody else?
There is a website around, I don't recall the name of it, but that you can submit a JPEG file and it'll print out that image onto the fabric.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've heard that. I've never done it though.
Oh man, my friend did a Catwoman from Arkham City, and the Catwoman's, some of the pages of the costume has like this pattern to it.
Right,
Well, she submitted that pattern to it and she wore that drag on. It was amazing.
Yeah, because I was wondering about that. I know some new superheroes coming out. A lot of them have that sort of
Yeah, it's like a textual pattern.
like a
We'll do
print.
You just
We're gonna make it happen.
a JPEG file or anything electronic that you want to make it that's tileable, and they will make it even tileable for you. And then they'll sell you that printed fabric by the yard.
That's awesome.
It is really cool.
Especially doing something really unique. I love texture.
Yeah, and I think another friend of mine who did a Miranda from the games Master also had a unique like, hexagon pattern onto that fabric, and also same website. They printed out that fabric for them.
I could pull that off.
Didn't they also in Tron, the new Tron, that they have some like textured jumpsuit? What are jumpsuits textured?
Yes. It had a small little, like the spandex material that they wore underneath the armor had a little bit of hexagon
texture.
Had a little hexagon texture.
So that's valuable if it's a unique thing. Yeah,
Yes.
Awesome.
What about the new Star Trek uniforms?
I know, right? Everybody wants that
For
fabric.
that, go to Omnibus. Well, of course you know that.
Well, yeah.
He's just asking the
I was
question.
like, oh wait, you know who they are.
Yeah. It's funny too, when Ruby's got that license and they had the fabric and I found out what warehouse in China was making it, I totally called them. I was like, you got any extra? Hook me up, I need some extra. But even their fabric wasn't, it was that little,
I was gonna
spandex
go
was weird. It was
ask her.
heavy and it was like, didn't hold its shape very well, it was strange. So yeah, I wonder if that would work for the new Trek. Because I love those
There's none on that
scans
chair
a lot,
either.
but I do not like
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, I don't know the name of the website. You
Be great.
could probably just
Probably
go print
Google
the
it.
fabric, and I'm sure it'll be one of And they sometimes have specials too that you can.
Be great.
They're probably put the yellow light half.
We could.
This is a little odd, but sometimes for some of the borders and some of the pieces I've made, I've done my own prints with either carved wood or using the large art erasers and carve out a pattern on the end of it and use it as a stamp. And it actually works pretty good if you take your time and mark.
See, that's what I love about it. I think that's why I costume. I think that's why I stopped sewing everything else. Because I don't want to color inside the lines. I really don't. And if that means I go and get a pot and pan out in the kitchen and start eating some fabric and make a zombie, that's what I want to do. And I don't like to be restrained. I took a wedding dress one time. I tied it to the bumper of my car. I went to Walmart. I came back from Walmart. It was perfect. Shopping's done. Costume's finished. I took the shoes out back and a little paint on there. It's great.
It's about what I did with my zombie costume. I'll be wearing it tonight. I took a suit that gone out of style. I don't wear suits anymore. Ripped it all up. took it out to the garden, stomped on it, dug it into the dirt,
Mhm.
hung it on the clothesline, took a can of red paint and just poured it so it looks like blood dripping, and let
Yeah.
it dry and cake on, and threw moss and stuff into it. And, you know, I'd slashed it with razors and what have you. And last year, when I wore it, I won 2 different costume contests.
That's the best kind. It's
Yeah.
seeing everything with young, childlike eyes. Think outside the box.
For my road warrior costume, the shorts and stuff, I just took a Dremel to it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I've seen people do all kinds of stuff, from sharpening the edges of combs, like you would comb your hair with, and just like dragging. I've seen people use blowtorches on stuff, hot matches, liquid nitrogen, a bag of rocks and a dryer. I mean, it's,
That would not be.
well,
Well, do
outdoors.
that at the laundromat.
Yeah. At the laundromat.
I don't mind that. I kill you.
The other thing I wanted to tell you guys, I don't know, does anybody here struggle with storage of bits and bobs and pieces? Okay. Something I started doing, I love IKEA for many reasons, but IKEA sells garment bags, and they're literally like 3 for $9. I've started doing this whenever I create a costume, and I have lots of pieces, accessories, because I love my accessories. I'll take a bag, I'll label it, whatever it is. This is the secret costume for tonight, let me cover it up. And I will take my garment, like here I've got, this was all together, all these pieces are all hung together. And in the bottom go my shoes, my hat, my belt, my bracelet, if you have something specific for that costume. Because I know that when con day comes, I'm not going to be able to tell you where my car keys are, much less my costume stuff. So if I do this, and I do it in advance, well in advance, it helps me so much. And like this week, I had to bring with me like 4 people's outfits, so I was able to just grab this bag and just go. And I know I had all my pieces in here. Yes?
I do kind of the same thing, but I also take whatever makeup or accessories I need, put them in a little grocery bag, plastic grocery bag, and hang it on the same hanger. So I grab the one outfit, it's got the makeup, the accessories, and the costume all together in one time on one hanger. And so whenever I go to a convention or for a party or something like that, it's
You're
all
ready to go.
right there.
You're ready to go. I try to refresh also once a year. Again, I don't wear them more than twice or once, but I go through the closet and I refresh. Let's say there's something that I'm not quite happy with about that outfit, and I wore it. I'll take that time, maybe a year later, to go back and look at it with new eyes. Is it something I need to replace? Do I have something to replace it with? Do I want something different, better? And I take that time to sort of reboot, so to speak. And I do that every year with every outfit.
I got a closet full of costumes also for the last
Yeah.
10 or 15 years, and you wear it once or twice, and it goes back in the closet, and you get more ideas that come down the pike, and you go, hey, I got a military belt, let's see what else I got, we can
Yeah.
mix and match.
I try to encourage people to release their old costumes, as in give it back to the world, because there's someone out there who's really dying to wear that thing that you wore once that you don't like now, or you don't want to do it again for whatever reason.
So,
My wife tells me I can run a Halloween
eBay's
shop
great.
out of my closet, with all the
Yeah.
stuff I got.
I mean, my closet right now, the problem I have is that I have my stuff, which is literally like a third of the closet, and then I have all of my regular crew keeps stuff in my closet too, so, and then it's just always a free-for-all in here, so, set them free. Yes.
It's a simple thing, but talking about storage of costumes, especially ones that may be kind of heavy, and particularly here in Florida. When you first take them off, turn them inside out and hang them up.
Yeah, let them dry.
Just that one little thing will remarkably extend the lifespan of
It
it.
will.
You know.
And appropriate handling too in cleaning. I've noticed that some fabrics, especially if I'm getting crazy and I'm ordering like silk or Dupioni or something nutty like that, finding the appropriate dry cleaner makes all the difference. Ask them what sort of chemicals they use. I mean, you'll be amazed. You don't want to spend $30 a yard on fabric, and then the first time you clean it, it's got a little funky smell, and then 6 months later it's disintegrating in the bag. It's not good. So, yeah, it's not good. Yes, good question?
Which chemicals are safe then?
There's a number of chemicals. I try to go